y'all. I just filled that bucket up just the other day. So that was fun. Alright, you'll have enough for tomorrow. Oh, it's last night. I'm not gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28. I'll leave all in here. That is good. Alright, you know what? They'll have enough water. Maybe even enough food. But I'm gonna fill up this bucket while I'm at it. So, yeah, because I just filled this bucket up like last night. Not last night, maybe. Put it up. Oh, wait, hold up. Y'all are on the food. Okay, so I can't fill that up. Loki, shut up. Sit down. That's. You know what? I'm filling up the water. At least this bucket. They'll have enough food, but have enough food. But I'm worried about the water. I didn't realize this is lemon water. So, yeah. The fact that I'm able to curl the bucket of water just shows how empty it is. So. Welcome, hello, how's it going? I'm here, by the way. I'm just filling up the water for the chickens. Yeah, that's. I know. Alright, hold up, let's quick. There's gonna be a moment, hold up. Back on. I can't twist the jack. Twisting it the wrong way, that says everything. Hold up. I think I started a little early this evening, but you know what, it's fine. Alright, there we go. We're back. Alright, hello chat. Hello. Is my audio coming through? Hello chat. Welcome to the last. Okay. Oops. Oh. Let's go, Daniel Larson. How's it going? Good. Let me turn the bucket this way a little bit. There you go. Alright, cool. Welcome. Alright, now we can start the official stream. Door, you gotta cooperate. You know what's funny? Oh, you're doing good, Larson? Hell yeah, dude. It's funny, my friend just texted me asking if we want to do a call. I might get back to him in like 15-20 minutes, but let's see. What's good, Braxton Shorts? God bless you too. be like 15. Alright, so this is gonna be one of my shorter live streams because my friend and I are gonna be doing a hopping in a call later this evening, so it's gonna do like a longer, maybe 20-30 minute live stream, but I'm gonna cut it short because my friend has been bugging me the last couple of days to get in a call. I couldn't call him last night because my friend Matt and I did our third episode of the podcast. So we have a podcast. Slapped Ass Podcast is the name. So yeah, welcome to the 33 viewers. Welcome. It also feels phenomenal outside too. It's a cool breeze. I like it. But no, welcome. I'm gonna keep this live stream short but interactive. Alright, so, but welcome. Yeah, but last night, our friend Matt and I did the third episode of the podcast that we do, and I believe I finished editing it, but I sent it by him to see what he thinks, and hopefully the next day or two I can actually upload it because it's been 2 months since the last podcast. So we're at the moment inconsistent, but we're still working on it because, he's busy, I'm busy, and it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Lobola? I missed you in last night's live stream. To be fair, I live streamed on my other channel last night, so yeah. I was like, it's been 3 weeks, give or take, since I live streamed on this one. So I'm gonna do it. How's the music? I pulled back a little bit, to be honest. So I pulled back on the music for now. I was like playing a game of chess. I'm kind of seeing who moves first. So I don't want to make the first move because that's a rookie move. But I'm playing. Pulled back from the music for now. So I'm still, doing remixes. Like, I still make remixes, so, I rebranded this channel back to what it was, because I got the vast majority of the followers from, just doing mixes and shit like that. So, oh, the new music's fire. Sorry, why did I think that said, how's new music going? Fuck, I misread that, my bad. I misread that. I thought you were asking how's the music doing. I completely misread that. But no, the new music, it's improving. I've got some tracks on the back burner. I want to say disses. I wouldn't say disses, but I do have some tracks kind of charting on the back burner. I do have a couple tracks just on the back burner, just in case I want to drop them. If I feel like I want to drop them, which I'm kind of on the edge. I'm kind of on the edge right now. So. Yeah, the reaction video, yeah. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna diss him. Like, I had something on the back burner. I was like, you know what? That would be foolish of me to drop another diss track on him. So I was like, you know what? I might just make a reaction video, and can I just react to him reacting to my song? So he and his friend, reacted to my video, and both of them, it doesn't seem to be too much of bad blood. It's just, no, he didn't go silence. No, he and his friend actually commented on my reaction, just wishing me luck on the weight loss journey, and kind of just, they pointed out a couple things about my music that they, heard. So they critiqued it, and I'm all ears. So he didn't go silence. That's a lie right there. He didn't go silence. You know. He's got some alright music, you know. It's definitely not my type of music, but he's got some alright music. He's got his nostalgia album out. I think he's got another album that he's either working on or already have out. So, you know, go give that a listen. I'm also trying to separate contents because I'm trying to separate contents because you know I don't want to you know have 3 or 4 different types of videos on one channel. Hence my Securian Dalence channel that's specifically for music. You know, while my Chris J. Reiner channel is a mix of YouTube shorts and me dabbling in some controversy, you know. And you got this Tyrannus Mixes channel, which is what this channel used to be. You know, I got my Tyrannus Music channel, which is this one, which is technically my main channel, you know. It's essentially my main channel. But yeah, Tyrannus Music is both Tyrannus Beats and Tyrannus mixes in one. No. Labola. This is the Chris J. This is the Chris J. Reiner Spam channel. You know, what you're seeing is me on the Chris J. Reiner channel. You know, you're in the live on what used to be the Spam channel. I just rebranded it back to Tyrannus Music. So, for a little while, for a couple months, this channel was Chris J. Reiner Spam. It never got deleted. I just rebranded it back to what it used to be, which was Tyrannus Music. So Chris J. Reiner Spam was never deleted. I just rebranded it to that because at the time, and you know, still is, you know, but the mixes I was putting out wasn't doing great, so you know, and I wanted to get back into doing that, so I rebranded it back and then made the Tyrannus Mixes channel. So, just in case, you know, this channel is essentially dead. It's pretty much dead. But, you know, I enjoy posting on it because why not? You know, it's been dead for about a year or so. You know, I've had some videos do well, but, you know, this channel is dead. But that's why you don't see me post much on it anymore. Like, I come to terms with it. I've come to peace with it, you know. Because this was my first official channel that I've actually ever made. So for a while, I couldn't accept the fact that it was dead. Like, I was trying to do everything I could to, you know, revive it, get back to what it used to be. But don't think that's going to happen. The signs showed that I don't think I can revive this channel, but I can spread out the content a little more and still do a lot of love, but have it on separate channels so it's not all in one. So, yeah. I still post on my Chris J. Reiner channel. Like I was saying at the beginning of the live, we do have the 3rd episode of the podcast in the works. It was live streamed on my Chris J. Reiner channel last night, actually. And, you know, I downloaded it, edited it. I did the editing process. And so it was, for the most part, done. But I just let it by, you know, my partner in crime, to see what he thinks. And after I get the okay from him, I'm gonna make it public. So yeah, after he gives me the okay, I'm gonna post the third episode of the podcast. Slapped Ass Podcast, by the way. We're trying to get to 50 followers on that channel, on the podcast channel, to unlock the live stream feature, because I've been live streaming it on my channels. Like, I've been live streaming the podcast on my channel, and then, you know, editing them, and, you know, uploading them to the podcast channel. So it'd be nice if we were able to reach the 50 follower mark. So, you know, that we... Hello to the 17 random viewers that joined. Welcome. I'm just going on a rant at the moment to talk about my podcast. So, my friend Matt and I are, like, unfiltered. So, you know, I feel like he's the one who carries the podcast. You know, he definitely comes in with the topics and, you know, weighs in more. I feel like he weighs in more than I do. I need to step up my game a little bit, so I just sit and listen, you know, and I, you know, put my 2 cents here and there. But it's mostly him just kind of going off, doing what he does best, is ranting. Not that it's a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing. So, hello 15 viewers, how's it going? I'm gonna say that and then it's gonna drop to like 5 viewers. But no, welcome. Feel free to chat, interact, sit back and relax. Welcome. See, this is what I said. You know, gotta drop down to 4 viewers. But yeah, no. So yeah, third episode of the podcast is technically done. So I'm trying to, at this point, I'm trying to promote the channel enough so, you know, we can officially live stream there instead of doing it on my channel. So I don't mind it for the time being. So yeah, just make sure you check it out. I'll make a short about it later. So I'll do it after. Well, no, I'm gonna call with a friend after this live stream. He's been bugging me about it. So, see, I'm ranting, you know, just going off on a rant, going off on a leg. So, that is sexy. I'll give it this live stream about another 10 minutes. We don't have a podcast studio because he and I live in 2 different states. So I live in Oregon, he lives in another part of the United States. So he and I can't actually sit in front of an actual table and be like arm's length away. So, you know, and he also works. So whenever we do the podcast stuff, he's almost, if not always, in his truck, you know. And I'm always under the deck. So we don't have an official studio. He's in his truck, I'm under the table, but I'm under the deck. So there's no official studio. We may do that in the future. We definitely mentioned the merchandise. We definitely talked about making merchandise in the last podcast. So as of right now, we were jokingly talking about it, but I think we're planning on taking it more seriously as the podcast grows. So, and I'm hoping that we can get more, you know, because I got another friend who is kind of a part of the podcast, but he, you know, we couldn't make a time where we could actually do a podcast together. So there's technically 3 of us who are a part of the podcast, but it's only my friend Matt and I who actually made the time to actually do it. It's not like this guy doesn't care about the podcast. He's just, you know, he's got things going on, you know, so he'll make time when he can. Well, we did the live stream last night, so yeah, we did the live stream last night, and then yeah, then we'll be dropping it hopefully in the next day or two. Yeah. I've got a dip though, so yeah. I think this will be the end of this podcast, not podcast, live stream. So I know I said I'll give it another 10 minutes or so, but oh no, I didn't say that there was actual merch. We jokingly brought it up last night that we may do merch. There isn't any actual merchandise yet. We don't have any designs. We haven't talked about what type of merchandise we're gonna sell. We kind of just briefly joked about it last night. So there is no merchandise, none. We're 3 episodes in, for Pete's sake. So we'll have merchandise maybe in the next year or so. At least in the next year. Hopefully in the next year, maybe the next couple. Because we're hoping that the podcast grows. So yeah. Alright, so I'm a dip for this live stream. So anyways, I'm dipping for this live. See you next one. Peace.